Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to get into a topic that's been coming up in a bunch of your readings lately, and that is that there's somebody in your energy that's giving red flags. There's somebody that's you're very close to that you can't trust, right? So let's find out who it is and why. Whether it's romantic or friendship. Let's find out what these red flags are, and let's find out why are you ignoring the red flags? Um, because I feel like your cutoff game is very strong. So this must be, I don't know, out of the blue or a surprise. Sweetness, set clear boundaries, right? It's like you're going through the sweetening of your life, and you're sweet. People see you as sweet, and that they can take advantage of you, or they know how to press your buttons to get what they want. Set clear boundaries. It's like even though you're sweet, it doesn't mean that that people can do that. Anything else? Oh, you got abundance. Yeah, you're coming into abundance here. Financial security and material gains, and somebody sees that you're coming into abundance, and that your life is about to get really sweet, and they want to be there for your come up. They see it as an opportunity, and it's an opportunity for you, right? It's an opportunity for you, and the right people you'll bring with you. Yeah, the right people will come. You'll want to come with you. Anything else, Spirit? It's like, I don't like to see people trying to take advantage of you, and just because you're sweet and nice, it's like you have alignment. You can do hard things. So for those of you that know who this is and knows what these red flags are, it's like you can bring your life into alignment, and you don't have to do it for other people. They have to do it for themselves, right? And gifts, precious offering, like you are a gift, and like you get to choose who you share your energy with. And right now it's like you really want to protect your energy and only share it with the people that are like really deserving of it. So let's get into it. I'm gonna shuffle this. I was shuffling a little bit, but let's shuffle it and see what card most represents you at this time. All right. Ooh, the shadow, right? This is the devil card. It's like, you're shackled at this time to this person, So I feel like this is a love interest, That's a lot of times the devil card has to do with relationships. It's the mirror image, the shadow image of the lover's card. And in this case, there's like, like this person is obsessed with you in some way or another. Right? Do you see the way that the cat, looks at the mouse? That's a confirmation. Someone's obsessed with you right now. See the way the cat looks at the mouse? It's entranced by it. Like the cat's gaze is fixed on the mouse, and he will not be able to take his eyes off of it until it's out of sight. So yeah, like you actually might be the one. Like this could be your lover, right? And you're unwilling to see the signs because you love them so much, and you want things to work out. So what is the message here? I'll pull some clarifying cards too. Three of Pentacles. This could be somebody, if you are in business with your partner and they're not pulling their weight, or this could be your business partner and they're not pulling their weight. This card is represented by ants, and ants work really well together usually, but I'm feeling that, a lot of times too, the Three of Pentacles is like your name is being spoken in rooms that you're not in yet. And so it's like there's a real feeling of like you're rising. Like these are people that want to give you opportunities, and you have like a chance to work with more new people here. Yeah. And so like there's like a buzz in the air. Wheel of Fortune again. Yeah, it's like your comeuppance. It's your, we've been getting Wheel of Fortune every day. Like every day. It's your season. It's like you're coming into your own. If you're a late bloomer, some of you, and you're finally like, coming into your season, and it's like the wheel has turned in your favor, and you know and this person sees this as their own opportunity for them, right, to receive some of your abundance here. This is your opportunity, and if you want to share it with somebody, it's a gift, but it's not something that you can be guilted into giving away. You have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So this Ace of Swords has the Staff of Caduceus, which is Mercury, ruled by Mercury, and it's about communication and clarity. You don't have the clarity of this situation. Okay. This came in reverse. So it's like you don't have the clarity. It's like you may feel you're coming into good fortune too. But it's like there's something you're not seeing clearly, and it's coming to light. See the light on here? Something is coming to light about this situation, and there are like roses with thorns on this instead of, normally it's like two snakes, but this one has, equally dangerous rose thorns, right? And there's a crown on it. It's like, yeah, something is coming to light, and you're going to have clarity about this, but it's like this. Your advice is that there's something you have to take a look at about who can come with you on this next phase of the journey. So then you have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So it's also about not seeing clearly, right? This person may be short with their words, and like have biting, like maybe everybody else is really proud of you, but this person's like, well, it's like their energy is off in this situation. Instead of being like really proud of you for how well you're doing, they're coming off as like cold and short with you, and there's a lack of communication with this person about how they feel, or they may even like be setting you up to like walk into like a conversation. You know what I mean? Four of Swords in reverse. There's something that you don't want to look at about this person. Like, I feel like everybody else can see this person pretty clearly, but it's like you just don't. Let's find out why. Why don't you want to look at this here? Let's pull some clarifying cards on this and see what in the world is happening here. Okay, so tell me about this shadow side, Spirit. Tell me about the shadow coming up as the questioner. Let's see what those were. Yeah, so you're coming out of a time of lack. You're coming out of like a time of financial hardship. Possibly your health is improving. You have good energy. You're being led into doors now because you're coming out of hard times, and you're also coming out of this time where like people cannot take advantage of you. You were doing more than your share oftentimes, or you're doing more than you're doing enough work for the whole company, or taking on all of the weight on yourself in a matter of financial hardship. So you went to work, and you just started doing your thing, and it's been a while, and it's like maybe even people didn't believe in you, and people tried to bully you out of it and walked away from your life, some people, but you've been doing the work here. Or maybe they walked into your life, they're coming back, right? You've been doing the work here, and now it's really noticeable. People see this rise and shine you have, because you have the Ten of Pentacles and the second chances. So it's like you're getting a second chance to do this, and this person also is trying to resurrect this relationship. For some of you, this is somebody that you've been on again, off again with. Maybe for quite a minute, or they've come back into your life just in time to like benefit from your gifts, right? So what's this Three of Pentacles here for? Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Temperance. You've got, it's because you've elevated, you know, you resonate at a higher frequency, and so people want to work with you. You've like alchemized your emotions here. You've turned your weaknesses into strengths. This is like your new springtime and like dawn here. So like you've gotten over this mountain, or you're getting over this mountain and reaching the new dawn. And you're also really grounded. It's like you're in touch with your emotions, but you also stay grounded. You don't let it get away from you. And you're divinely protected by your spirit team and your ancestors, your angels, your guides. So tell me about the Wheel of Fortune here. What do we need to know about the Wheel of Fortune? It's interesting it says 10-10. I really wanted to say 11-11, or it says 10-11. Yeah, you like, you actually concede so much. You know, you've got the Emperor too. It's like you have a feeling about these things. You sense that it's your time in the Wheel of Fortune, but for some reason you don't sense this person. Well, I mean, if you sense that this person is taking advantage of you, there's some reason that you haven't cut them off yet. So the High Priestess, it's like, you know, you're in touch with your emotions. You aren't afraid to look within. You're not afraid to go deep. You're not a surface level person. Maybe that's why it's hard to find people that can go deep with you, but you have this intuition and this like strength of mind to strategize towards this future. Like you've been using your intuition and your brain and your logic and your determination to make this Wheel of Fortune occur, like to make this good luck in your life occur, to make this, you know, business occur, you know, people to work with, you know, yeah. So like why are you not seeing this person clearly with the Ace of Swords in reverse? Why are you not seeing this person clearly? Oh, you also got the Queen of Swords on the Queen of Swords. That was down here. So the Queen of Swords might have been, well, okay, so you have two Queen of Swords here. One was in reverse, one's upright. And it's like, you know, this person's trying to bullshit you, but they cannot bullshit you. Like, they just can't. Like, they're trying to dress themselves up as elegant, but they're coming across as, like, is that a vulture? I don't know what kind of bird that is. And you're doing all the work here. This could be somebody you work with. This could be somebody you work with that's, like, trying to make things unclear for you. They're trying to take credit for your work. They're trying to take credit for your work, right? So that they receive some of these accolades. I'm gonna pull some T cards so we can kind of get a description of this person. It's somebody that you were once really close to, you know, that you felt really connected to. That came up in reverse. And also it's somebody you communicate with a lot. That's two staffs of Caduceus, both here. This is the staff of Hermes, right? And it's about clear communication. You see that? And you know, mercantile, like business. So this could be somebody that you work with trying to take credit and confuse you because they see your good fortune rolling in. But why are you not doing anything about it? That's what I don't understand. Tell me about the Four of Swords here. Why does the collective not want to look at this person? King of Cups. because they love them, you know, because they've had love for them. It's also because I think you don't care. It's like you're so emotionally mature that it's like I think you're just trying to ignore it and hope it goes away, right? It's like you're emotionally mature and you can see this. You can deal with your emotions, but it's like you don't want to stoop to their level by pointing it out and you know, pointing out that you see it clearly. Like you're just letting them kind of you're like giving them the rope and letting them wrap themselves up in it, you know, let their foot get caught in it or whatever. And it's like you're on the move. You're not doing anything because you don't care. Like you don't care to. You're like you're leaving this behind. You know, it's divine timing for you, so you trust in the universe, right? You're prepared to move on. You know, it's really interesting. Like maybe your success, maybe you're doing something outside of work that's becoming successful, and you don't care that somebody at work is, you know, taking advantage of the situation because you're already like 1 foot out the door. For some of you, you know, and if this is somebody that you love, let me find out more about that. If somebody you love, you just, yeah, you want to rest and reflect on it, Four of Swords, because you can't believe that somebody that you love would do this to you, or you just don't know how to approach the subject. You want to do it in a mature way and not like act like a teenager. Page of Wands. Didn't you get that before? Oh, that was in the reading that I stopped it early. Yeah, you know, I think it's just beneath you to sink to their level. And, like, you don't want to start, like, a fire, you know. It's like you're content to just walk away from this situation. All right, how are we going to know who this person is, Spirit? Who is this person to the collective? It's turned over. I'll turn it over in a minute. Let's see. Not. Unsuccessful plans. Yeah, they tried to... These were unsuccessful plans. Is it somebody you tried to tie the knot with? Not very good knots here. Table, hard work ahead. Not unsuccessful plans. Like, they tried... It's giving like they tried to do this, but they were, like, foiled. So maybe you didn't do anything about it because you knew that they were going to be unsuccessful. Hard work ahead. You still have a lot of hard work ahead. Table. You know, it's being built on solid ground, sturdy ground, a sturdy foundation, four-legged table. How are they going to know this person? Who is this person? Tell us more. Moon, changes in your life. This person came about when changes started happening in your life. Came back. Cat, a two-faced friend. For some of you, this is a two-faced friend. You know, somebody that's like cool in your face, but they're saying other things in front of other people. Let's get the other stack of T cards. How else are we going to know who this person is? Who's this person to the collective? All right. Who? Oh, we got two. That one came out. September. You're going to know by September. And I think that you're going to block this person. Yeah. You're going to find out by September. Like, you could communicate with this person, Two of Cups, but you want to rest and reflect on it because it's like you're not really sure that it's going to go well anyway with the Queen of Swords on the Queen of Swords. Okay. So the first two that came out, someone you know is undependable and insincere. So this two-faced friend is not dependable. It's like somebody that is like riding your coattails to success at work or in business. Pay attention to your health. Like this could be affecting your energy Do pay attention to your health here. Don't let the stress of this get to your health. And make sure you're doing a lot of things to, rest and reflect when you need to. You know, don't think about this all the time, because what's going to happen is going to happen. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want, right? They're trying to put a wedge between you and your success. For some of you, they're trying to romance you. Romance celebration party with the fan. So for some of you, it's a friend, and for some of you, it's a lover. Tower. Solid foundation, success with effort. Yeah, they see you as building your success. And heart. Love, deep affection, and caring. For some of you, this is somebody that you love a lot, and they're just not happy for your success. Like they want it to be yours. They want to take credit for it. Ooh, frying pan. From the refrigerator to the frying pan, trouble, accusations, right? Like, so things are going to start getting hot as this reveals itself in September. Like with the full moon, I get that this is coming to light when we have the full moon, which is tomorrow, but you're going to see this the day after the eclipse. So I think that, something comes to light with the full moon, and you see that this person shapeshifts into, their second face here, the mean face. And what, didn't one fall on the floor? Oh, this must have been, that was the Ace of Wands. We already saw that. So yeah, something's coming to light here. I'm gonna let's pull one of these. This is the Citadel deck, and this is like a cast of characters. Let's see if we can get a better idea of who this person is. I think that we have enough of a description here that you guys will see it. But yeah, you don't want somebody to have jealousy of your success. Like, the people that really love you should support you and be happy for your success. Not intimidated by it, not scared by it, and not trying to take it, or take credit for it, It's like somebody boastful. Okay, so who is this person to the collective? How will we know this person? Who is this person, Spirit? Tell me more. Oh, that's it right there. The founder, foundations, community, and the queen, determination, sacrifice. So for some of you, this is somebody that feels that it's like a bit of a martyr. With you had the Queen of Swords right side up and right side down. And reversed right side down. The queen, determination and sacrifice. And actually, like, you're the queen, there's somebody here that must be sacrificed. In order, when I say that is that they just can no longer be in your presence because you're too determined, and you're not going to let people bring down your abundance or chop up your rose garden, right? It's like, you've got too much on the line here to risk with like a fair weather friend. And then the founder, foundations, community. For some of you, this is somebody that you've known for a long time with this community. And for others of you, this is somebody, they really feel like they were with you since the beginning, and therefore, like, they are part of what you've built, right? And so they feel like in some way that they're owed. Bottom of the deck, the captain, taking command, teamwork, right? This is somebody that's shaking hands with somebody else in the dark, saying that they can get you to do something, or they're promising something with your earnings, right? Like, they're making shady deals, behind your back. Whether they're gonna, whether they're planning to make good on them or not, they're like, oh, I can do that, I can get you that. And so it's a real shady energy here. I do not like it at all. Where is my bell? Oh. I'm sorry, Odie. Oh, sorry, Odie. I just wanted to cleanse the energy. I would have used my smaller bell, but we need to cleanse the energy from this foul weather friend, All right, so let's see what the advice is. I have these oracle cards that are like witchy tools. So what's the advice here? Memory brew. Enhance your recall. Let wisdom guide you forward. To figure out, you know, go back and think of all the times you had these red flags and review them with the rest and reflection so that you can clear your own mind. Like, you know, the confusion you have, you actually can recall these memories. You recall those memories, and it's like the wisdom is within you, but it's like, yeah. So you just have to really review yourself, and pull those memories back out. Black salt. Black salt. Protect yourself from harm. Create boundaries with this powerful tool. If you don't have any black salt, I'll tell you how to make it. I usually use chunky kosher salt, but you can use any kind of salt you want. And you take the ashes from your incense and your sage, and then you make it. It's called black salt, and you would use it in the same way you would use salt. You can put a little bowl in the four corners of your house, or you could put some underneath your bed. Any way that you want to protect yourself with that, but it's good for the perimeters of your house, or like you can make a little sachet to put in your car, and yeah. And it's really easy to use, and it's even more effective than regular salt. So what other advice do we have here? Love potion, right? So maybe somebody put a love potion on you. Draw love into your life. Open your heart to give and receive. Maybe you need to do a self-love, like a bath, right? Make a self-love bath, and that also brings in protection. But I think it's like you love yourself enough to not put up with the people that don't really have your back, right? And it's like you love yourself enough that you don't need these other people that have ill will towards you to, you know, to be there for you. Like, you don't need it. You love yourself more than you need somebody else who's not good for you. Intuition tonic. Trust your instincts. Let your inner voice guide you. Well, I'm not sure what intuition tonic is, but I can highly recommend mugwort tea or Egyptian lotus tea. You can mix it with rose petals, chamomile, but mugwort tea specifically helps stimulate the intuition. You can make it tea, you can use it as a simmer pot, you can put it in your bath, you can even burn it as like an incense, and you can use it to do your own tarot spread, or you can have some of the tea before bed and it'll stimulate your dreams. And you know, ask, when you drink it, ask for like to be shown the truth about this situation, to make it clear who it is that this person is. But I think you know who this person is, and it's just been a matter of time. Maybe you've just been waiting for them to slip up one more time, like, oh, one more time, and like, that's my limit. But you've already given somebody like a lot of chances, so it's like you've done your share. I hope that over everyone else, you learn to make yourself proud. Do it for you, right? Do it for you. Somebody does not have best intentions for you. Do the things that intimidate you, because that's what's waiting on the other side is magic. So maybe you're afraid to cut off this person because they're like, so what was it? So involved in the community, you feel like, where did that go? That you feel like you won't be part of the community, or like, yeah, it'll like, you know, mess up your chance with the community. Like they might be like the leader of the group of people, you know, the in crowd or something like that. Yeah. All right. Well, let me know if you have any questions about that, and maybe I'll do like another reading based on your guys' feedback. And thank you so much for being here. And if you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel for more like this. Thank you. Bye.